Oh, way, baby. Some church folks and got their little underwears in a tizzy over this whole thing about Deontay Cal and what he said about ancestral veneration. Here's my take on it. So, if you look up the definition of veneration itself, it says honor and respect. If you looked up the definition of ancestral veneration, it talks about honor, respect, rituals, commemoration, all sorts of things. Basically, to honor your ancestors. Let me ask y'all a question. Is a funeral not ancestral veneration? Is you going to their gravesite on the anniversary of their death or their birthday or their special day ancestral veneration? Is not laying down flowers and decorating their gravesite ancestral veneration? Is keeping their remains in an urn on your mantle, your desk? Is that not making an altar ancestral veneration? These are things that are all seen as normal in Christian faith, Catholicism, all sorts of things. And let's get into Catholicism, because I was raised Catholic, and I'm not knocking anybody's religion, faith, or anything. I'm just making a point. The Catholic church I went to had these little lighted candles, and you would put a quarter into this little machine in front of the statue of Mary, Jesus, or Joseph. There were 3 of them in the church that I went to. If you know, you know, St. John de la Salle on the south side of Chicago. When you put a quarter in, you took a little metal hook and you tap this candle and it would like magnetically light up or whatever. It wasn't really like lit like a flame, but it would light up. And then you kneeled and prayed in front of said statue. Now, wasn't Jesus and Mary and them, wasn't they was ancestors, right? Okay. When you make a Facebook post saying, you know, rest in peace, happy heavenly birthday, is that not ancestral veneration? Yes, it goes a lot deeper than that. I know people make whole altars and give offerings to their ancestors, to each their own. But what I'm saying to you is everybody does it in some way, shape, or form. They just put different names to it. What y'all think?